A few days ago, I was listening to Roger Federer talk about one of the most unbelievable things that has ever happened to him. He was having some issues with his knees, so he had to fly to London for a doctor's appointment. He wanted to come say hi to them at Wimbledon, but he wasn't sure when he would finish his doctor's appointment. Given that he would likely be flying back home immediately after his appointment with his doctors, he didn't even bother informing them at Wimbledon that he'll be coming. So after his appointment, it dawned on him that he had at least 1 hour before his flight. So he thought, why not stop by Wimbledon? This is someone who has won Wimbledon 8 times. He has won 20 Grand Slam titles and is one of the greatest athletes to ever exist. So he gets to the gate, walks up to them, and starts explaining who he is. They look at him and they don't recognize him. They simply told him that if he wants to enter there, he needs to show them his membership card. He tries to explain again who he is, and they didn't believe him. The more he tried to explain to them, the less interested they were in his explanation. Eventually, the lady there turned him away and told him to try the other gate. So he goes to the other gate. Immediately he got there, everything changed. The people there recognized him immediately and were so excited to see him. They started asking for autograph, pictures, and all of that stuff. In fact, they called the president of the club and he came down and they had a fantastic time. Same person, same day, same place, completely different experience. See, you could be world class. In fact, you could be the next best thing since sliced bread and still be invisible in the wrong room. A lot of people think if I'm good enough, everybody will notice. But that's not exactly how it works in the real world. You see that first gate? They were not wrong. They were just following process. The second one is not necessarily better. They simply had context. And this happens all the time in business. You may have an amazing product, but you're talking to the wrong audience. You may be highly skilled, but you're positioned in the wrong market. It's fantastic to be great at what you do, but it's not enough. It is your job to make sure that you're recognizable in the right rooms. Build credibility where your audience already pays attention. Put yourself in environments where your value is so obvious you don't have to keep explaining. And please, don't attach your self-worth to how people respond to you in a single moment. Just imagine Federer taking that first interaction to heart and saying things like, maybe I'm not as important as I thought, and he just retired. Imagine him telling himself that, maybe I've lost relevance. Sounds absurd, right? Exactly. But we do it all the time. One small rejection, one small moment of being overlooked, and we start questioning everything and doubting ourselves. Sometimes, the best thing to do is to walk to the next gate.